Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. I wanted to compare the crowd that turned up at RUTO's campaign rally in NYAHURURU 2 years ago to welcome him. And then also, I would like you to compare this new crowd, the one you're seeing on the screen. So I want to take you to that story of NYAHURURU. I believe you've seen videos trending about how the police had to protect William Ruto, and how the members of parliament who were accompanying him, literally found themselves confused when the crowds decided to attack that rally, and it was total chaos. Just watch that video carefully. There's something I want us to point out in this video. Please just watch it carefully. So that is a crowd that invaded William Ruto's roadside rally. I mean, it could have intended to use roadside rally to try to talk about why it thinks the finance bill should just pass, should just pass beyond the third stage. So that crowd turned up and didn't want to give a damn about anything. So I don't know whether you observed something very strange about that. Before you forget, please like this video. It's so important because that is the only way YouTube get to share our video, and that is the only way you get to share the work of our channel. Subscribe if you're not subscribed before. Thanks so much for those who subscribed to this channel. By the way, even William Ruto, in his statement, he appeared to be someone who is ready to have a talk with the youths. But the question is, who is Ruto going to talk to? You see, that is the problem. In a normal scenario, you'd say, I want to talk to Kalonzo so that we can get an understanding, form a bipartisan, have a bipartisan approach, have this kind of form a committee whereby you appoint people from here. But this kind of scenario, there is no leader. In fact, all the youths are leaders. So this is now where it becomes very interesting. So the only option left is to repeal the finance bill. That is the only thing. So this event of NYAHURURU, it is a clear indicator that all is not well. NYAHURURU, those are some of the regions which are perceived to be strongholds of William Ruto. And the expectation was that maybe those are the areas which maybe people would listen to William Ruto. But the funny thing is that the security itself is under threat. That's why you find that even going to the church, people had to go through frisking. With us a video of people attending the church service. Now, the people who are looking at personal belongings, whether you have anything that can pose a great danger to William Ruto being the president, those are police. They are the ones who are looking at each and everything, to ensure that the security of William Ruto is beefed up and it's not under any threat. Now, if you look at a previous engagement, the same area, NYAHURURU also, look at William Ruto there. If you check the crowd well, the people are many. They have turned up in their numbers. And if you look at the security there, I could only spot one. I mean, of course, there are so many other security, but I've just spotted one. I mean, in clothes, but maybe others are in plain clothes. So if check that scenario back then, that scenario and the scenario that took place on the 23rd June 2024, there is a big difference in the security deployed around William Ruto. Maybe back then he was a deputy president, now he's the president. Maybe you can say because he's the president now, he needs more security. But these are the same crowds that he used to go to, probably even last year, during roadside rallies. There were the security was not as beefed up as it was yesterday. And that is a church session, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. churches are believed to be the most safest places, because when you have anything, there are demos, and the only place you can run to and feel secured is a church. of course, a police station, you can either be safe or be put under a cell. So NYAHURURU event, NYAHURURU event exposed a lot. The expectation was that the people knew very well that he was going to use that rally to try to sell his agenda. And that is what they didn't want. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what they didn't want. They realized that if they allowed it, he was going to use that platform to communicate something that would have sought to seek the attention of people. So the total shutdown yesterday worked for the youths. Churches was a no-go zone for politicians who wanted to politic. They were denied access. That's why you find that so many churches, like the ACK churches, denied them. Catholic churches, they did deny these people an opportunity.
Reject the finance bill. 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 Reject the finance bill.
Let's give him a round of applause for expressing himself.
Say, I don't know who is organizing these groups, but we can comfortably say that this thing is working according to the youth's expectation. They have decided that now that the streets have become violent and we are not allowed to, according to them, to demonstrate, let us take this to the churches. So there's total shutdown on churches. This is something like what Malema did. Malema organized a demonstration last year, whereby there was total shutdown, also something of that sort. Malema organized a total shutdown which worked, and most businesses were closed down, and it had a total ripple effect on the economy back on that day. What we experienced yesterday, 23rd June 2024, was a total shutdown. Occupy the Church Call worked for these youths. It was successful, if anything is to go by. The youths are telling these church leaders that you came to us, advised us to vote for your preferred candidate. We did that. Now, because things are not working and you have not been able to convince the person you asked her to vote for, now it's you to give us space so that we can undo the mistake we did. So this is literally what is happening in the churches.
So sisi bado mapambano. Ile tuliwaonyesha ile ilikuwa ni kionjo.
The campaign of William Ruto was sophisticated. Now that's something that we need to agree on. Sophisticated. The church was used. The bars were used. Literally all meeting points were used to pass William Ruto's agenda. The same joints that Ruto used to pass his agenda are the same joints that are being used to shout Ruto must go. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of this happening? The total shutdown, the mayhem at NYAHURURU boycotted rally. What do you understand by all this? Ladies and gentlemen, perhaps if you're watching this video not subscribe, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.